back on the 127 garage sales, but today is different. We're heading to the garage sale capital of America. Why do I say that? Well, not only are the 127 garage sales going through Wert, Ohio, where the Fairgrounds has over 300 vendors, but the Lincoln Highway garage sales go through Wert, Ohio. So this weekend, the two biggest garage sales in the United States, the 127 garage sale that runs north and south, and the Lincoln Highway garage sale that runs east and west, both go through Wert, Ohio. So that is the mecca of yard sales. But before we get there, the best signs that I've seen in Ohio, not the cheapest, but the best, are just 100 yards ahead of me. It's a gentleman's Peels, and he has great signs. So we're going to be pulling there in a few seconds. So we're going to check this out before we get to the garage sale capital of America. And you can see all the stuff already in his front yard. We'll start out here in the front yard at Peels. Inside that building, there's some of the best porcelain signs that you'll see for sale on the 127 sale. I'm not going to say the least expensive, but the best. That's a nice big porcelain piece. And he also has a pretty large selection of traffic lights. Start checking some prices. $8.50. Wow, $1,200 for the Pepsi. And we've got a couple more traffic lights. $2 for $40 on the old speed limit signs. Here's another one of those plastic signs that if you backlight that, he's actually, I think, got a pair of them there. Yeah, he does. He has a pair of them, $100 each. And if you put these in your shop and you put some lights behind them, it makes a great night light. And again, for National Tire, he has another one of the plastic ones. And again, $100 each. So, whew, that is a nice Phillips sign. Just a couple nicks and scuffs. And you're paying for it, $3,200. Like I said, very nice stuff, but you pay for it. And I don't know my signs well enough. That is double-sided, and the other side looks just about as nice. Check out the big Goodyear. $1,500. It's all there. The old pumps. And believe it or not, when you see all this stuff, it's a lot less than he used to have. He's kind of cutting his collection down. Stencils. Some Americana here. Old Petroliana cans. $70 for that one. $50 for those. I've been kind of looking for a Sinclair big sign myself to go in my workshop. And they do have a lot of stuff for the ladies here too. But this here, oh, he's got a new traffic light there. He's not had this one in the past. That is very nice. Look at this, nearly perfect. 500, 300. Look at that huge golf sign, double-sided. 9,500. He's got all these globes. 650, 400, 650. I've never even seen a lot of these. 1,200. Just incredible. 650. He gets new ones every year. So many I've never seen. Oh, I really like that one. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at the little dog. Ooh. I don't know if I love it that much. Wow. But that is awesome. And I don't know where he found these these are really nice four-way lights. They still have the glass in them instead of the LEDs. There's the old family, there's the Peels. And yeah, impressive. Another double-sided, very nice. Like I said, these are some of the nicest ones on the 127 garage sale. If somebody finds better signs than this on the 127 garage sale, put it in the comments, because I can't hardly believe it. We're not even halfway through yet, or maybe a third. And it doesn't just have petroleum. Look at this, tires. 240 for the Martin Senior. He has smalls. I'm always hearing about the smalls. Like, that's a very rare one right there, $80 one. Like I said, this is just south of Van Wert, Ohio. It's between Van Wert and Salina, Ohio. And more cans up there. That pump is really, really nice over there. There's no price tag on the pump, so it might not be for. I think everything in here is for sale, but 150, perfect. There's not a scuff on it. And 250, not a scuff on it. 650 for the barber pole type thing. Step back so you can see the whole thing. And we've got a light up Sunoco.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
More smalls.
Well, of course he did.
That's really neat. Almost 500 for it, but these signs you just can't find, and when you find them in this condition, it's just incredible. This is for those people that have very nice collections, and they just can't find it. Here it is. $750 for that one.
But it is your truck. It's your choice.
$950 for this beautiful.
Right, exactly. You still have your extended warranty, and that was only one.
And again, these are double-sided signs. See, these are all double-sided. This one is not, and you can tell by the price. It's half, $450. And he's got pumps, and some of them have prices. Like this one here, very nice. That's golf. Turn sideways for a little bit. But there you go. And sorry about the loud talkers in here. You always have them show up somewhere. Too bad they're at one of the needed place I have that. And $1350 for that one.
If you do.
And whenever you think you're done looking at all the signs on the bottom, look at the signs on the ceiling. These signs on the ceiling are just incredible. And again, for sale. Yeah, so they're just everywhere in here. So yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorite stops. This guy has the best signs on the 127 garage sale. And I want somebody to try to prove me different, prove me wrong. Oh, and I didn't even show you all the food ones down the center. See these? This is oil, $600 for that. Ice cream. And the ice cream ones are about the same price as the oil ones. See, $5.25, $8.50. That one's really neat, that Texaco. And we do have one more table of these. Oh, I don't know if I showed you the ones that were down below. But yeah, they're US Tire. Yeah, I did say these were the cheapest signs on the 127 sales, but these are, in my opinion, the best. And I've been quite a ways up and down this. So I think we're gonna be heading out before I spend a couple $1,000s and heading up towards Wert to the Fairgrounds. This gentleman right here, he loves his motorcycles. Is this for like a grandchild or?
My son, 7-year-old.
Oh, 7-year-old son, look at this. He picked up this cool little bike, almost like a chopper, to go with his big badass machine. So, you gotta love it. Okay, we're coming up on the Van Wert County Fairgrounds. And this, we'll see how many vendors they have this year. Last couple years, it's been over 300. But the Lincoln Highway garage sale was not the same weekend. This year, they happen to be the same time. So we're going to pull in here at the gate. You can see the car sitting there. And 127 garage sailors. So we'll go ahead and pull in. Giving you a little overview of what we're going to be looking at. A lot of your regular garage sale stuff. Today it's probably about 85 out. So it's a warm one. Good thing about Fairgrounds, lots of places to get things to drink and eat and good clean restrooms. Just like right over there. We got a place to grab something to eat. And you can slip inside these buildings that are air conditioned. They have their clothes organized very nice on these racks. I mean, I'm not big for clothes at garage sales, but these people here at Van Wert Fairgrounds did a very nice job of organizing everything and pricing it well. And a lot of your regular garage sale items, Christmas stuff, shoes, wow. Looks like they're new. They still have tags and everything on them. So interesting. Yeah, most all of them still have their tags. So these are new shoes they picked up somewhere. And $2 each. So if you need some shoes or boots, this must be a resale store. Came into town and set up for the 127 sales.
Yeah.
I live in Huntington, Indiana. So.
Oh, that's right, you live far away.
Well,
Yeah.
Portland
Yes.
ain't too bad. It's only like an hour and 15
Yeah.
minutes. But, I mean, I've been over to San Antonio and all them when they had their garage sale.
Yeah. That's enough.
A lot of vintage toys, action figures. Some back there.
Yeah.
We've got a little license plate art here, $25. And quite a few $1, $2, $3 tools here at Van Wert.
You know how that goes.
For our video game comic book collectors, we've got, I think these are Pokemans. And collectible coins, knives, books, action figures, lots of action figures, vintage video games, Super Nintendo, and some of the games.
I think it's all gone. I got a nice cold water.
They have a lot of used CDs, DVDs, mostly DVDs, some vinyl. There's more DVDs. And some random cast iron stuff. But it is nice to see. This is got a nice variety. I've walked past quite a few places that look like they were shops that just resell Amazon returns. There's a bunch of those here. They have multiples of the same thing. So it's kind of nice to see unique items here. And we've got tools, a lot of tools and stuff here. And we got 2 rows of them too. Vice grips back there. Kinds of hooks, adapters, air, more air, clamps, connectors, electrical, fuses. Testers, zip ties, more hooks and hangers, brushes, zip ties, little pulleys, little wedges for your hammers, just a selection. Carabiners, man, he's got all kinds of stuff. He's got more random stuff than Harbor Freight does. Because he's got a whole nother row back there. And I don't think I'm going to make you look at all that, because there's bungee cords and clamps and clips and sponges and foam things, all kinds of stuff back there. But cleaning, more powered cleaning. They got these little things here for cleaning. He's got more of them back there. Strainers, yeah, just a lot. So if you need some tools, Van Wert, this guy's got a big selection, just randoms. Kind of stuff that comes in handy though. I'd love to go back through and maybe pick up a couple things for myself. And it is the first day, but we have some antiques here. But as you can obviously see, they're not open. And then we have an open spot beside them. So by Saturday, I assume this will be filled up some more. 45 for the old desk, chair. The middle finger chair, what is it? 130. $60 and $85 for the table. How's it going today?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Oh, doing well.
Good.
Yeah, nice selection.
Good. All right.
I like that. Oh, I believe so. Yeah. Good crowd going through it.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That was a nice crowd.
That's good to hear.
How we doing?
And this gentleman's come across the state from Canton. He actually doesn't live too far off the Lincoln Highway. So, and he's where it catches here in the middle. But he's been selling really well, and he informed me that actually this year, Van Wert Fairgrounds allowed him to start selling on Wednesday. So they were open yesterday already. Dealers were in buying and selling. So, and you can see he's got a lot of nice signs and some pews and some baskets.
You want a bag? I think so, yeah. Okay.
And some old cabinet doors. $85 for the little wheelbarrow. And we have a lot more sickles, size, saws, hand pumps. And let's see, I've been seeing about 20 to 30 on these guys. Let's see how the prices are. 45. A little bit higher on the prices here. I'm sure they're negotiable. And we'll just flip it over here on the outside. And have some aluminum. Got some nice old fans. I know a lot of people still like these things. $40. They've taken an old Coke cooler and made it into a flag holder. But unfortunately, again, another person that is not here yet today. A lot of whimsical pieces here. You see the spades and the sailboats. Bells, the fish. Oh, I like the airplane. I'll slip it around. I'll see what kind of price we got on this one. $89. Check it out from the front side. And check out this little sunflower. 60. Some chickens, some butterflies. Interesting little pieces of yard art here. Pre-paint. I don't know if that's an antique. Milk cans, $12. Milk bottles, I should say. Cheese grater, 2. Some vintage ashtrays, $2 to $10. And some vintage roller skates, $6. One of my favorite stops here at Van Wert. This gentleman has old medicine jugs that are always pristine shape, really cool. He usually has a little story with them, which is pretty neat. He knows his stuff. I like this one here. Has a screw-in lid, and it's porcelain both sides with a rubber gasket. Yep. Just really neat stuff. And he's got some other stoneware, big, $50 for the bigger one. I like the shape on this one. $55. Some unique bottles for dairy. I don't think I've ever seen a dairy bottle quite like that. Decker. Goes with your Decker's board. Kind of unique. But lots of bowl jars back there. Good selection of bowl jars. And a little bit of military stuff, the helmets and stuff. That's really cool. Patches. I know a lot of guys are into these patches. Korea. And this cast iron selection is always one of the best here. I mean, look at this. 500, but it's one of the Indian head. And this little skillet right here, very rare little chef skillet. And you see it's Walpock number 7, little chef skillet. That's extremely rare. Then he's got a nice set. Walpock right there. Little sat iron, Walpock. Just a really, if you're in the Walpock collection, which we're not far from there, he's got a lot of great pieces. Got some more right here. I'll kind of skim across these so you can kind of see some of the prices, get an idea. Oh. This one's enameled. Look at that little Griswold right there. I always like my Griswold. $4.50. And check out that. He's got some really nice eerie pieces here. And he has a little bit of newer stuff too. Some old, he's got some signs here, $20, pretty good price. Nice looking sign. Got the good old infamous yard darts. And this Pyrex over here, 4-piece set. Those are hard to find nowadays. $3.50 for that matching 4-piece set. Fiesta ware. And we'll slip back on the table behind me because I did not notice this the last time around. Check out this big piece of cast iron. $150. That big piece of Erie. And I think this, yeah, look at this Vaseline glass. Pretty big collection there. That's a pretty nice selection of Vaseline glass there. And well, you got Lydia. This lady, I'll tell you what, I'll just see if I get the gentleman to spin that around for me so I can read the, here's the front. She was the most famous lady here. The Pinkhams, yeah, I see right there now, yep. And here's a little bit of story on it. She was the first lady in the United States to sell feminine hygiene items, and this is one of her crates that they would ship them in. And they would ship them to the general stores. And so that's a neat little piece of history right there. Lots of baskets. Christmas items. And clothes galore. Little kitchen utensils. lot more over there. And clear down to the end of the building. Got a pretty decent selection of signs out there. Pedal tractors over there. Bicycles. And advertising. Always like funny stuff. Big block Stingray right there. $33. T-top. Star Wars. I don't see much of that on the garage sales.
Over there, they're selling shoes. Yeah, I would say definitely.
And another tables. This is not the first, second, or third. There's many of them that aren't open yet today. And they are unpacking as we're talking. Gentleman has a lot of nice items here.
I got into the glass because I worked for a company, glass company, back in the 70s.
Oh yeah, he has some stuff. Look at this carnival down here. $175 for that beautiful piece of carnival glass. This piece of wall art with a bell, $125. And look at this Coca-Cola phone. That's pretty neat. $65. That depression glass maybe right there. Just a lot of, you get them in the sun. Look at them really pop in the sunlight. Just a really good display. Lots of colors to them. You glass buyers, you know more about this stuff than I do. You can probably put in the comments if those are really cool pieces or not so much, but I think they're really neat. And we're getting ready to head in commercial building. And we've got a lot of vintage jewelry in front of me. And this gentleman over here has a lot of toys. That one I thought was kind of unique. How often do you see a Porsche diesel tractor? Pretty unique. A lot of vintage and costume jewelry. I don't know much about that, so I know a little bit more about the coins. He's got presidential stuff. Our train collectors. There's a lot here at Wert Fairgrounds for people to look at. And I'm not covering maybe even half of it. More trains. And we have some beer stuff, car stuff, some crockware, stoneware. like some ponchos and Halloween stuff. We'll slip back here to the dinosaurs, because that one's kind of cool. I like that big guy right there. $25, $4 for his little brother, $15 for his friend over there. And this gentleman has a lot of pretty nice stuff. He's got Precisions, little got multi-carburetors, vintage toys, a lot of nice vintage toys, tractors, little plows in really nice shape, railroad lanterns. And it looks like he's got decoy or something around the corner here. And next door, we just got a variety. We've got lots of golf balls. I don't see a price on them. Can't imagine it's too expensive as many as they have. And you got your little case to put them in. Oh, there we go. $1 a single, 7 for a dozen. And I don't know what the other one is below that. So, we got some nice pottery over here. It looks like Roseville, maybe. Glassware. And again, I keep seeing, this is Thursday, first day, but there are a lot of people that are not set up yet. So I don't think we're gonna have 300 vendors here today, open. All right, we're probably looking at about 250. So I keep seeing a lot of open spots and covered up tables. Some coin collectors. Oh, and currency around the corner here. Some people like this old currency. But yeah, as I swing around, I see another table that's covered up and another table that's covered up. So we'll keep looking though. If you like books, lots of books here. So we'll slip around the books over here. Check out the Echo Chainsaw. I'll kind of sweep around just to give you an idea of what's in the building. So we're not going to look at every table and every item, partially because, as you see, a lot of them are not open. So we've got some knives and hunting stuff, and some more antiques. But we're going to head out because, yeah, they're just, a lot of people are still closed right now. Kind of surprising. As I walk out, that one's closed. So, Julius Caesar.
I said, well, I did say, I said, I threw it at you. She said, yes, she did. I turned to the guy behind me, he kind of like this.
A lot of this stuff I see at Antique Extravaganza. I'm thinking a lot of these people probably do the 127 sales and Antique Extravaganza. Halloween stuff here. See, even inside the clothes are Halloween. How you doing?
I don't care. I just, yeah.
Oh. Well, this gentleman's got some nice Fiesta wear here, and seems like a really good guy. So make sure you stop in and see him when you run through.
Right on. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we're at the Fairgrounds, and we've not only got the 127 sales, we got the Lincoln Highway sales running through this town this weekend too. He's got a little bit of Kenton bottling, and he's got this vintage piece back here. We think it's from the Middle East. And but really nice and unique. And these guys specialize in this If you like the vintage chairs, what price did you have on this one?
That one is, I believe,
Or is that 40?
45.
45. And you see they're selling stuff that's sold already. It's the first day. And I think it's $50 for the whole set here. So, yeah. So, definitely stop in, check these guys out. And definitely some good stuff here. Well, if somebody comes on Friday or Saturday to the fairgrounds, let me know if there's... I'm seeing lots and lots of closed tents. But we'll swing around the other side because this guy hasn't set up yet either. But this one is just setting up. So, and this one's not set up. So we'll keep moving. And if there's something you want me to look for, you can put it in the comments. And if I see it when I'm out and about, I'll try to add it to my show, especially if you're in the Ohio area. So it'll help you look for stuff. I sold for 10 years, maybe almost, probably more than that, on the 127 sales. And I got down to where I had about 2 tables full, so I haven't sold. So I just go out and catch up with some of my old friends and check and see what's out there.
Amen.
Oh, there's some unique items right here. Blow up beer chairs. That's something I have not seen in a 127 sale yet. We got the chair and the couch. And I'll have to ask him what the prices are on these inflatable treasures.
60 for the chair and 80 for the craft one. So
Okay, so 60 and 80. So, and these are Super Bowl items.
unless they want both,
And if you get both, they probably work with you a little bit.
I'll take 20 off if you take both.
Yep, she said she'd take 20 off if you take both. And, but yeah, they have a lot of really unique items right here. And the stuff they have, like this Coke crate, really good shape. 52. And got some toys. Old park meter? I'm not sure. Oh, no, that's something different. Little grain elevator, little true scale, plow. You must be selling quite a bit. Yeah, regroup. That's good. You got a nice variety. When I sold, I know that anytime I was regrouping, oh, look at all that Vaseline glass. That's quite a bit, pieces there. Yep, we need some black light over here.
Well, people know, I guess.
Yeah, some carnival glass.
Yeah. What else do I know? This is the beautiful piece right here.
Oh, that is a statement piece right there. I'll slip back around. Yeah, especially if you had a Hoosier cabinet or something to go with it. Wow.
Fairy lamp back here glows in the dark.
175 for that pretty piece.
This fairy lamp glows in the dark.
Oh, we got a little glow in the dark.
It's more the,
Under the black light.
Yeah, the black light.
Yeah.
I guess I keep saying that wrong. I know what I'm saying. It's been a while.
Yeah, we understand. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's been. Were you guys set up yesterday or just today?
We worked all day yesterday setting up.
I can see that. You got a lot of nice stuff.
You try to get people out here or?
Yeah, I used to sell, and now I have a YouTube channel, and I'm down to about 2 tables worth of stuff, and I don't really want to start.
So if somebody wants something, you buy it and sell it to them?
No, I just put it out there,
Oh, okay.
and hopefully I get enough views that it gives me a little bit of money, and it helps you guys out at the same time. I see that. That's. I want to make sure I get that before I walk out. We haven't even talked about that Budweiser sleigh. Right there it is. And they have a lot of neat. I don't know if they had a bar at one time to have so much cool stuff. And check out the vintage Pabst Blue Ribbon cases. Yeah, and they are drank, so don't worry. You're not getting the full ones in there. Crazy hot out, and people are leaving. Time to step into buildings and see what kind of good stuff we have in here. These buildings are air conditioned, And they have lots of good items. I walk in and right away I see these antiques. Nice chest there. Check out that little Sportster. Man, I bet your kids love that thing. Heck, that look cool just hanging up in your motorcycle garage. And some of the people are starting to close up. It's getting a little bit later in the day. But like I said, a lot of these buildings here will stay open a little bit later because they have security. You know, all they have to do is lock the door at night. But look at this stuff on this table. We got some Roseville, some Van Briggle. Is that Rookwood? Yes, it is. There's a really nice piece of Rookwood right there. More Van Briggle. But yeah, a lot of nice pieces of Roseville and Van Briggle. And I definitely see that Rookwood right there. So yeah, great pieces there. And that uranium glass, sometimes they're called Vaseline glass. I get them mistaken, which actually I think they got a combination back here. But it always looks neat under the black light. Nice. If you're in the cameras, look at that. And then for the ladies, look at that. And these guys always have great Christmas stuff. Look at their Christmas nativity. We'll look for Tucker's Treasures. But yeah, they have a lot of great items. Their Christmas items, their Halloween items, their collectibles. A vintage Hot Rod magazine. Bingo balls, just a good variety as well of vintage and antique. Nice comfortable buckboard over there. Yeah, they have a lot of really nice pieces here. We'll take another walk through the building. And it's nice and cool in here. Like the vintage calendar. Look cool in the shop. Check out the little anvil. And lots of action figures. A lot of them. Just kind of go over some of these booths real quick. Look at that little set right there. That's nice. Prices aren't bad.
Well, I would too, but I work for GM.
And some more guy stuff back here. Lots of signage. What are some of your favorite signs?
What's that?
What are some of your favorite signs here?
The Music City. Music City to the left.
Mm-hmm. Music City. Oh, I walked right past that one. That is neat with the lights on it. That is neat. I like the tiki heads too. The little heads. Like tiki heads, is that what they are?
I like the Broncos down below, right there.
I gotta see that one because,
One Wild Wolves.
oh,
Broncos.
that one, did you read my shirt to say that one? I might have to take that one home.
I did not. Actually. It's a cool song.
I like the big swords, those are pretty cool. And we're starting to close up, so that'll probably be it for today. I will focus back in on probably the thing that might end up going home with me.